Welcome back to YouTube, it's my channel. I've been here today and can't do not enough of an aspect. As you're fully aware right now, I'm doing the drug-free series that is hopefully to be addressed to the teens and the early teens to late teens, or maybe into early adults, as well as maybe just adults in general, as well as and maybe anyone in general, basically to gain a better understanding and knowledge and know how to know the signs and symptoms and use this as an educational tool for others around them, hopefully, if people are kind enough to share this around. I hope that with this, when you encounter these series, that basically these will help you in a way, or someone that you may think that needs your help or something, even though we know it's okay to ask for help now and again, even though sometimes some people may say it's too late to help the ones that are actually being helped and whatnot. So no further ado, as you're fully aware that basically in my last series I was talking about part 13, which was the 4 different types of bottoms that people do go through when they are in that addiction stage. One was the physical, one was the financial, one was the mental, and the last one was basically social bottom. So in further ado though, basically this one's going to be called alcohol withdrawal, and let's go. This is life-threatening, obviously, and cause more damage than good, as this potentially can, as I said, be a life-threatening condition that happens to people who have been drinking for quite some time, heavily, periodically, and that periodically it can be every day, every week, every month, what have you, leading to years and years and years until it does further damage. Sometimes then they will either stop, or they'll significantly reduce their consumption of alcohol that they've been taking. However, and obviously I want to do this, I'm not trying to tell you to stop drinking, because obviously it's your choice, but I'm here right now not joking around, because some of these things that I'm going to bring out to you is of the way of life of these messages, that basically this is no laughing matter. Some things needs to be stopped one way or another, and that's basically, it's just for an awareness also, as I said earlier in the piece. For most of my videos, most of this is awareness and understanding sort of thing. So anyway, what to look out for, the symptoms. The symptoms that occurs in this book are alcohol withdrawal stage for people who suffers from this is that it starts as early as 2 hours after the last drink they may have had. And this can continue for weeks and weeks on end, not noticing, and symptoms may vary from person to person, or they may be similar. Yet, the fact will remain the same outcome, however, of these signs and symptoms will be prevalent enough to shine out and actually, show on people. And that what they'll show is the typical classical signs of these alcohol withdrawal symptoms, which obviously these symptoms will include, as I'm sharing with you all, mild anxiety, seizures, shakes that will lead to further complications, as I'm just saying, therefore seizures. Also basically have the delirium tremens, or basically DTs as they call it for short, which I'm hoping to address to you all what that is all about. If you want to know more about it, just comment below as well, please. Anyway, the death rate of DTs are characterized by pretty much by confusion, vision, and rapid and increased heart rate. Appropriate treatments, however, for alcohol withdrawals occurring can reduce the risk and chances of this, I should say, apologies, in DTs occurring. I'll also add it's especially important to see a doctor if you're experiencing these previously, along with any other health conditions that I've addressed to you all, and also the main key factors of the heart disease, the liver disease, lung disease, and also the history of seizures, because as obviously, like I said, this is a serious matter. The causes for withdrawal, the alcohol withdrawals, is pretty much with the heavy prolonged drinking, especially excessive daily drinking. If you guys daily drink on a daily basis, depending on how long for and all that in this daily function, this can cause disruption in the brain activity and function by how the neurotransmitters and chemicals in the brain works by sending these messages. As you know, there's different neurotransmitters that send messages to different parts of the brain, as well as also sending messages from the brain to the body in order to function, to do a output reaction, as well as the inputs in working order. To gain a better understanding, however, I'll give you just a brief example on how this will work. Okay, here goes. For example, as you drink a certain amount of alcohol, this will initially enhance the effect of the GABA, or GABA, which is the many neurotransmitters that's located in our brains, which its prime function is to produce feelings of emotion, relaxation, calmness, and with the chronic alcohol consumption suppressing this GABA neurotransmitters activity, which that will then in turn, however, with more alcohol required to produce the desired effects known as tolerance. Another neurotransmitter in the brain cells is called the glutamates, which produces feelings of excitability. However, when heavy drinking occurs, or suddenly stops, shall we say, or simply reduces alcohol consumption, the neurotransmitter that has been previously suppressed by the alcohol are no longer suppressed. They will end up on the rebound, resulting in brain hyperexcitability. The effects of this are, on these ones for these neurotransmitters, are anxiety, agitation, irritability, tensions, and also seizures and DTs. The symptoms of the alcohol withdrawal, basically, again, this will determine how severe the alcohol drinking you've done of the symptoms, as well that it's prevalent in you, on how much and how long you have drunk for. The signs or symptoms to look out for, however, are as follows. The shaky hands, you're sweating, mild anxiety, nausea, vomiting, headaches, and insomnia. Between the 12-24 hour period, though, however, after someone stops drinking, some may experience visual, auditory, or tactile hallucinations. Between 24 to 48 hours, the withdrawal seizures will begin. Between the 48 to 72 hours period after drinking has stopped, the DTs usually begin. Risk factors for DTs, I'll address to you all right now, are the history of withdrawal of seizures is number 1. Number 2, history of the DTs is number 2. Number 3 is acute medical illness. Number 3, old age. Number 4, abnormal liver damage. Or shall we say, number 5. I'm miscounting. God, I must be tired. Sorry, guys. Anyway, the symptoms of DTs pretty much usually peaks at within 5 days period, including these symptoms: disorientation, confusion, severe anxiety, hallucinations, seizures, profuse sweating, high blood pressure, racing irregular heartbeat, severe tremors, low-grade fever. The treatments for the alcohol withdrawal, I'll address to you all, is if you have mild to moderate withdrawal symptoms, you may be referred or treated to an outpatient setting where you have support networks from friends and family, etc. This is less expensive too than being an inpatient. But when it becomes so severe, sometimes in most cases, as we know, that's when the clinics and doctors will refer you as an inpatient and help you get along the way with the help of medical professionals, be it psychiatrists, doctors, counsellors, and the works. The goals for treatment of alcohol withdrawal are the 3 main ones to be looked at are the reduce immediate withdrawal symptoms. It's number 1. Number 2 is preventing further complications in health and recovery. And the last and not least, start our journey for long-term therapy to promote alcohol abstinence. There are also some prescription drugs that can also help, which are these ones that are called the benzodiazepines. They are also involved in 3 categories there, which is the diazepam, the lorazepam, and the oxazepam. I am not going to address to you all how these medication works, but if you want to know more, basically I could if you want me to. Just choice is yours. Just comment below also for me, sort of thing, if you want to know more of these informations that I've researched and actually have been doing, some work on this myself. Based on what I know, based not on just the experience, but the knowledge I've gained from when I've been doing, as I shared with you, youth line and certain other things based on, maybe back in the days in high school and whatnot, what I've been taught. Okay, to continue with these medications though, however, it can help control the shakiness, anxiety, and confusion that is associated with alcohol withdrawal and reduce the risk of seizures and those DTs. To manage withdrawal-like complications though, your doctor may consider, however, adding other drugs to the benzodiazepine regimens that I've shared with you all, be it, for example, antipsychotics, which obviously relieves the agitation and hallucinations, the beta blockers, which obviously are the ones that helps keep fast heart rate, alleviates the blood pressure, raises it up a bit to a point where hopefully it's a substantial normal range, so to speak. And also another one is phenytoin, which are the anticonvulsants, which are the ones that are obviously the ones that helps prevent seizures and people with other underlying seizure disorders. So basically that ends like part 14 of the alcohol withdrawal, which I hope that this will be of help to you, as well as many other videos that I'm sharing in these series. So guys, thanks for watching. Give me the thumbs up for support, as well as just a like, and also to comment below, as I shared in briefly in bits and pieces in this video, if you want more information based on what you want to know, or just question me, or even just comment below also, just to, like I said throughout the video, maybe words of support and encouragement for others, because like I said, I want to create a positive chain network of the ripple effect, which I'm hoping to also do this on my channel too, so that of AspieAnswersAll, so that people can feel safe, not be judged and stuff, so that we can all get together hopefully and support one another, like with or without these addictions, because obviously we all need support one way or another, sort of thing, regardless what we're going through in life. So basically follow me on Twitter, also AspieAnswersAll, private message me, and also, like I said, feel free to share these videos to family and friends, and also if you haven't done so, maybe feel free to subscribe to my channel for more updates that's hopefully coming up with these series, as well as many more that's series of certain things I'm hoping to plan this year, as well as I'm hoping some other bits and pieces. So no further ado, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you all soon.